We warned you last week what was happening. It's Versus. I'm JWMaher. That's Will Cohen. Well, what's up?
Not much. I finally realized it was time to change out the blazer because I think like the blue one has like made like 5 appearances in a row. And of course, this is the day that we were talking about ocean shit, and I chose not to wear the blue one.
But you chose a red one, and that because there's blood in the water, and here comes that bull shark. There he is. Part one of the bull shark trilogy. We'll get to that.
Good.
But we're just talking about bull shark today. Right from the jump, like not horrible, not great, but not horrible. As far as like ITN movies go, this is like top tier.
And not top tier because it's entertaining to watch. Not top tier because they know what film they had. But top tier because it's bad, but it's bad in such an interesting way. It's memorable. Which you can't say that most of these films are memorable when they're not just flat out terrible. And so props, I guess. Like here's a pitch for you, John. You love Jaws. We all love Jaws.
Everybody loves Jaws.
So what if Jaws was like also had like Copland like police conspiracy shit?
Yeah.
That's this movie.
This is like it's an ecological horror film, I guess, because it's not Jaws in the sense that like Jaws is just like that shark is where that shark is supposed to be. It's in the water. The shark in bull shark is not where it's supposed to be.
No.
You go, Betsy, into the water. There.
But we find out that like, this particular species of shark can survive in fresh water, and it's not unheard of. I would go so far as to say, I'm not a biologist, but I feel like they went to the lengths to make it biologically accurate because it feels that this could happen.
But there are more than 100 eyewitness accounts of sharks swimming up the Mississippi as far up as Illinois.
Absolutely. Like my son Declan is obsessed with sharks, and so I've read a lot of books about sharks, and I actually have read about the bull shark, and everything that I vaguely remember from reading that text, this is actually accurate, which is fucking weird for one of these films.
Well, I mean, as we know, ITN is a wider net. You're gonna have some movies.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, they're less bad than others. So I do believe whoever, like Brett Bettman, the director of this movie, probably read the same children's book you did, and is like, this would make a great idea for a horror movie or for an animal attack movie.
Okay, let me just stop you right there. I did not read it. There's not a children's book about this. There's actually he actually demanded that I read him from an actual shark encyclopedia.
All right. He read the same shark encyclopedia as you. Basically, this movie is Jaws if it was in Texas on a lake and Martin Brody was an alcoholic. Going through a divorce. And there was also...
too.
Yeah, and there was also they do kind of, I say this is superior to Jaws in the sense that like in Jaws, you just kind of had like an aloof douchebag mayor. Whereas in this movie, you have a mayor who's like crooked as fuck.
Which again, had they gotten a better writer, this would have been fucking great.
Just like when he gets in the coroner's back seat, he's like, "Don't turn around!" Like it's like all this high level mafioso shit for this like backwater.
Yeah, this delves into like Oliver Stone territory.
Don't turn around.
Hell yeah!
but then trips and falls on its own balls.
Like, and I think that this is like, it's just like ITN tropey enough because like clearly they allowed some of these actors to just do their own fucking thing. Because the fact that the coroner is like always eating like Doritos and shit, she's like,
Or from a younger shark. You know, the tooth you found in her back? It broke off like that because the shark's jawline is still developing.
I'm like, all right, that's very unprofessional. Yeah, it's very unprofessional.
She's calling it lunch. I'm surprised she wasn't just swilling beer at the same time.
Yeah, and then there's the one character played by Billy Blair, Nolan, right? Is the guy? He's a great character. Like, and like, there's even like an after credit sequence. Like, they took more care with this movie than most ITN movies. I'll say.
There's Nolan Holt confirming the worst fears. The Lone Star Shark lives on.
That like they do kind of leave it open for sequels, even though I imagine the sequels, unless they go Sharknado route, are going to be the same shit 2 more times because like it's like real life stuff. Because like the main character, Spencer, has real issues going on. Like, he's really an alcoholic. His wife is really going to leave him. She's really going to take his son. He really lives on a houseboat on a lake. His life is really fucked up. And he's the game warden in this movie.
But this is all that almost makes us compelling to watch.
Right?
Like, we can't, like, they did enough to make us kind of sort of care about the characters, but then they didn't hire good enough actors to completely sell it. Like, on paper, this should have been a wonderful watch. Like, this could have been like Dangerous Animals with cop shit, but it just didn't quite get there.
Yeah. And then like what it's like, I love that like he takes his job seriously enough. He's just the game warden. He knows the laws, but he takes his job seriously enough to drive 7 hours to an aquarium to learn about the bull shark. But then the crooked mayor is also there 7 hours away. Like, you better fucking tell anybody.
I doubt they'd be very happy to have a major hit in their funding because one of their mad scientists was spouting erroneous rumors about sharks in freshwater lakes.
What's going on? It's so like it's like not supposed to be funny, but it's like it's ironically funny, but not in a way that ruins the movie, because I feel like the director understood it was ironically funny.
And what was really distracting for me is that the mayor looked so much like James Brolin. It was really fucking my shit up.
Yeah, James Brolin playing Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's like, dude,
let's go. Okay, the biggest negative of the movie, the thing that makes this a B movie, is the fact that it is a CGI shark. It's like it's the CGI-est of CGI sharks. They don't try. They're not even trying. It's bad CGI, and that holds it back.
But again, this was like, and the biggest problem with it is that they didn't need to have the shark. They didn't need to like show the shark ever.
You're right. They didn't have to. It could have just been like, yeah, they could have just like had people get with blood and you're good.
Like, or just the fin.
Yeah, which they do.
A fin, or like this could have been like open water. We never actually see the sharks in open water.
Yeah, that's also true. And then like I think the other small nitpick I have is like the way they beat the shark. They just do like the low budget ending to Jaws. It's like, we don't have a gas canister, but we do have a thermos, and we'll just put C4 in a thermos and you shoot the thermos from like 5 feet away, which would fucking kill you both. It would kill you guys, but it doesn't. It's just like, whoa.
Maybe it wasn't C4. Maybe it was like C1.5.
It was definitely C less than 4.
Right.
I mean, and like honestly, like it's the whole movie. Like, you get shark attacks, you have a cop drama. It's not bad. It's not good. And they definitely leave it open for a sequel. Did I leave anything out?
I don't think so. Let's just rate this fucker.
It sounds good to me. I think my rating on Letterboxd sums it up. It's like, this is like the best you could do This is the best you can do with a movie that you know is bad. Like, this is clearly a bad movie, but you've done the best you can do. So I'm not hating on it, but I am going to give it 2 out of 5. Well,
I went slightly higher than you. I went 2.5 because unlike the typical ITN film, I feel this actually had potential. Like most ITN films think they have more than they do. This is the complete opposite. They had an amazing film here, but they treated it like they abused the shit out of this script. They hired they put bad CGI in there. They hired shitty actors. They just didn't follow through with what they had. But I had to get the extra half star solely because I was entertained, not necessarily for the right reasons, but it was still entertaining enough that I kind of had to give it its extra props.
yeah, I kind of feel the same way. It's not like I wasn't saying like, oh my God, this is fucking horseshit. They don't even care. They're disrespecting like the art of making movies. Like, they clearly wanted to make a good movie. And like, from what I read, because next week we'll be back doing Bull Shark 2, which basically the end of Bull Shark is the beginning of Bull Shark 2, because there's just another shark. It's like they killed the shark. There's another shark. The movie ends. All right, let's do it again. Bull Shark 2. If you made this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror, and check out our Letterboxd challenge for the rest of the year. There it is, right there. You can check what we're doing, what everybody else has been doing, and we'll get a new fresh one for you soon. But until next time, I'm JWMaher, and that's Will Cohen. This has been Versus. Here comes the schedule.